All right, so just for the record, that's what the tag looks like, and it's got an 86 on it. And of course, 86 means to get rid of somebody or to get rid of something, or um, like when I worked at a restaurant as a server, you know, 86 fajitas means we can't do fajitas. Okay. 86 pico, we can't put pico on anything. It's gone. It's eliminated. In movies, if they say to 86 somebody, and they've got the 86 on the car tag, and it looks like a 52664. Very small letters, but there it is. That's what Michael had shown us, that it is August on that tag. Now there is Agent 86. Let's look at some birthdays of these ladies or when they passed away, or let's look at some things. By the way, it was the girls were 99 that played Get Smart. Is Agent 86 the male? The male. Um, should we look at all of the Agent 86s? I guess we should. Hang on, let's check them out. See if any birthdays fall in line. Well, his name is Don Adams. And Adam West was the original Batman, and Don Adams, Don Trump. They're just little things to look at. He was born on April 13th, died September 25th. Steve Carell, born August 16th. Well, that's getting more into our wheelhouse. That's for sure. It's more into your August time frames. How do you fit 28 days from the book full moon into August 16th? Well, full moons have what do they tell us the length of a full moon is? What is the length of a full moon? I don't know if it would be in that 48, like a 48-hour window. You back it up to the 22nd and go up 28 days. And then on the third day before that, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're really reaching at that point. It's only given us like in between full days, but I think it's 24 hours before, 28 hours after. But his birthday lands on August 16th, which is within days, but it's not on it unless that's when it happens. And so I don't know. That's just kind of where we're at. We're definitely we now have our eyes peeled towards August for sure. That's when you're out of time. That's when everything changes. We'll see. Our flesh hopes not ever. But we know nothing in this world is right. And listening to his speech, the con job of just how everything's pointed to the left about how they're liars, about how they mess with your history. Folks, your history's been messed up. They don't treat truth in the Bible since the mid to late 1800s, when free will was added in and Christmas was added in, because you live in Virgin Maryland. You live in Columbia. And it was Columbia Pictures that gave us James Bond. Well, it was that last James Bond movie I watched last night. So they've been lying to us. Talk about lying about your history. Don't even get us started on history and how anytime people find the bones of giants to prove the Nephilim, to prove the Bible true that there were giants in those days, those bones are quickly confiscated. I'm sure people have lost their lives over that. That's not put into and then they got the fake boneage of putting together dinosaurs, which is extremely fake. So don't get us started all the things that clump trains that Trump claims. By the way, I finished watching, I'm going to put it down in the comments for y'all. Let's get to it. Let's find it for you. Let's go to Shaking My Head Productions. It's one of the most comprehensive work that the AI site ever put together. It's 2 hours and 49 minutes that Trump is the Antichrist. They put it like they put it together. And what was it? It was 2:15, I think, was a spot I wanted to show y'all.
There's so much going on in this ritual that we can only
Now you're talking about the Gothard Tunnel ritual.
cover so much, but basically it's a ritual
Basically, y'all, I got to chop this up or I get a copyright strike.
Of coming out of the abyss.
So you're coming out of the abyss. Listen to the narrative of the fallen ones entering into your body and using your human body as an avatar. Orange is 33. They're dressed in orange. What did the 33? 33 of the angels fell. That's what will enter into you, is the 33 of the angels.
Beheadings, sacrifice.
Beheadings. That's what happens after they enter into the goats' bodies. They start beheading you. That's what the Gothard Tunnel was showing you. They're showing you the mark of the beast. People get too caught up in CERN means this, CERN means that. If CERN is anything at all through those Hadron Colliders, it is to help in a Ghostbusters kind of way to shoot Jesus out of the sky when he returns. That's their plan. Of course, they'll be hiding under the rocks by that point.
Sacrifices, and then coming out into the light, basically.
Once all the sheep are killed, they will have come to the light. They will have reached their nirvana. There's no more sheep on the earth. That's their goal.
One of the things that was significant in this ritual was the Baphomet and
the Baphomet. What is the Baphomet? It is showing the transgendering of Satan.
Worship of the Baphomet, the veil covering the
It's all from that Gothard Tunnel ritual.
People's heads.
What'd you just say? Did you say cut off people's heads again? I thought we already did that once. 521.
And the worship of the Baphomet, the veil covering the people's heads.
Oh, the veil covering the people's heads. Okay.
Heads, so they cannot see. These people that are, they strip their orange suits off.
Orange suits. Yes. Orange 33 was standing for the fallen angels.
And they're dancing really crazy. And
that's what the orange is for, the fallen angels. That's why Trump was dressed in orange makeup and all that stuff.
And then you have these people with a bunch of trees on their heads.
The tree goddess. Your forehead is now exploded as you now have the mark, and you have exploded with the tree goddess, has overtaken your body and using your body as an avatar.
And actually, I have a picture that shows the proto Shiva and
Commentary, proto Shiva commentary.
Sir Nunos, that's the gatekeeper of Orion, where the gate is, with a tree coming out the center.
It's all about the tree goddess, the tree goddess. So anyway, this thing goes all over the place. This thing, but it was the clamp. Remember when I messed up a while ago and I called Trump? I rearranged his name. And they go back and they show you the Daniel Clamp. They'll show you the Daniel Clamp from the Goonies 2 movie, which of course was Daniel, the Book of Daniel again, but Clamp was Trump. Trump, Clamp. Like I just got through saying the name backwards.
Right line in the sand, and we will protect you. That I can tell you, and we will say,
Right on, commentary.
Enough is enough.
This is Donald Trump, 33 years old.
First time he was on TV with an interview, it was all about the Twin Towers.
Some people think that he wants to buy the World Trade Center.
Then it takes you to the Gremlins 2 movie, shows you the Twin Towers in the movie. It's all about New York City.
Hi, this is Daniel Clamp.
Daniel Clamp.
No visit to New York is complete without a tour of the world.
Daniel Clamp is a parody of Donald Trump. Well, of course, and Book of Daniel.
Most fully automated office building. My Clamp, premier Regency Trade Center, retail company.
My Clamp Trade Center.
Headquarters of Clamp Enterprises and home of CCM. Clamp Cable Network.
Let's go ahead and slow it back down now. Now that we're here, I'll speed it up to 1.5.
That's the story of the Clamp Premier Regency Office Center, where one man's...
Listen to how she describes everything Trump does. You know how he even made steaks, you know, the Trump steaks, Trump wine, Trump vodka.
dream became a reality. I hope
Let's go ahead and really slow this down so you can really hear it.
you enjoyed today's tour, and don't forget.
There you go. The Trump book.
Pick up your copy of Mr. Clamp's best-selling book,
Because Trump's books are best sellers.
I Took Manhattan. That was
I Took Manhattan. Now listen to her describe Donald Trump and all that he's involved in.
Center is just one part of Mr. Clamp's
Just one part, because Trump's involved in all kind of stuff.
round the world business network, which includes construction,
Construction, Donald Trump, check.
sports,
Sports, he owned the New Jersey Generals.
finance, and
Finance, well, I don't know. Didn't he tell everybody that he put the whole banking, didn't all the QAnon people tell us that they took over the Fed?
and of course, a popular line of jams and jellies. Now, for
Popular line of jams and jellies, steaks, wine, what have you.
those of you who have cable TV at home, the Clamp Cable
Clamp Cable Network. Is a Trump network coming?
Network is located right here in the building.
Oh, I think they want us to see the M with his fingers. Clamp Network. Because the Antichrist has a clamp on the world.
The death of Mr. Wayne removes the
Death of Mr. Wayne is who? Bruce Wayne.
last obstacle to developer Daniel Clamp's
That was the last obstacle. Because when he goes down, that's when the last obstacle is removed, and now they can begin their World War III.
long-delayed Chinatown project.
9/11. Wayne goes down. Death of Wayne, 9/11.
This quaint little shop, which once housed many rare
See, Shaking My Head Productions will give you things, but they don't fully explain what everything means. There's never anybody talking.
objects from the Orient, must now make way for the future. Daniel Clamp's
Commentary.
style.
So this is telling you that he saw everything that took place on 9/11. Sorry, I oftentimes feel like I need to go to, as I was thinking this when I went to the restroom, that it's good when we miss a big target date, that it's always kind of good to go back over things that really let you know who and what he is. Now, in the movie, they don't really give you the jet sounds. I don't think, because I think I've seen it before without the jet sounds, but they dub it in because the AI YouTube site here is letting you know that he was a full and complete witness to everything that took place when they came down. And then they're going to give you the interview where he says he was seeing it through his window. Here come the planes. Walking innocently. So, not really sure what this is. So let's speed it back up and get it to something. Twin Towers, got it. Commentary.
Hey, that's Clint. Let's go. It's a plan. Is it true the building's manufactured?
And then they give you the 9 and the double ones.
Building on fire. No, no.
Boom.
Oh, that's a false alarm. We just got some problems.
And of course, which one moves up first? Well, the 9 comes in to camera first to give you the order that you would say it. Boom, 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 commentary.
Hey, that's Clint. Let's go. Is it true the building's
9.
manufactured? Is the building on fire? No, no, that's a false alarm. We just.
So the 9 was shown first and went to his face first. Then the 11 followed.
Got some problems.
Commentary.
I think real estate would be highly lucrative.
Now there's a computer that puts you in touch with the world like never before.
You're the one to talk to.
At the touch of a button, you get TV, FM stereo. At the touch of a button.
I wouldn't pay.
At the touch of a button, you get TV, FM stereo, even a digital answering machine.
Hey, Doug, this is Donald Trump. Just got your email. Let me get
It's so weird that you just like listen to the Antichrist talk and stuff, isn't it? It's just weird. I was thinking that tonight. It's like, good grief.
give you my direct line at Trump Tower.
The Toshiba Infinia, when you're ready for a different computer.
Commentary.
Trump has said quite seriously.
And you saw that big old horn that's on top of one of those trade towers, which is also on the One World Trade Tower.
That he's a good enough bargainer to
Twin Towers.
negotiate a nuclear disarmament treaty with the Russians.
Nuclear. And of course, they say that's how that was brought down. Nuclear. Commentary. It's a weird looking dude, isn't it? That hair.
One day,
we're told that a shadowy now this was in 2000. And he said, and U.S. jet fighters lay waste to his camp in Afghanistan. Well, let's just go through it because this isn't the whole quote.
we're told that a shadowy figure with no fixed address named Osama bin Laden
Commentary.
is public enemy number 1, and U.S. jet fighters lay waste to his camp in Afghanistan.
Here you go. Here's a good part.
I really am convinced we're in danger of the sort of terrorist.
Really? How genius of him, a real estate developer, to go on record and predict what was going to happen the following year.
Attacks that will make the bombing of the 1993 Trade Center look like kids playing with firecrackers.
Are you kidding me?
Donald Trump is on the line. We know him as the man behind lots of real estate in Manhattan. And of course, Donald, I understand you were actually a witness to what happened.
Donald Trump, you were actually a witness to what happened.
Happened this morning.
Well, I have a window that looks to.
Unbelievable.
Directly at the World Trade Center.
He's got a window that looked directly at the World Trade Center. Gee, that wasn't built for that purpose, was it?
And I saw this huge explosion.
This huge explosion.
I was with a group of people, and I really couldn't even believe it.
Bad acting. That's bad acting right there, folks.
I mean, you look at Larry Silverstein, who's a terrific owner in New York and a very good friend of mine who I just called.
Because Larry had just bought the building.
I was very worried about him because I assumed maybe he was in the building. He took
Commentary.
possession of the building 1 week ago.
He took possession of the building 1 week ago. Now here's another pre-planned, staged photo op for the Donald that comes to James Bond and Gematria.
Mr. Trump, what should be the response to this attack? How should the U.S. respond to
Commentary.
such a devastating?
Well, I think they have to respond quickly
Oh, we got to respond quickly.
and effectively. They have to find out exactly what the cause was.
Yes. Nanotherm. Might.
Who did it, and they have to go after these people because there is no other
Bad acting.
choice. And then secondarily, and much less importantly, we have to rebuild in some form that will be just as majestic as the World Trade
We have to rebuild in some form that will be just as majestic.
Center.
What kind of cost would you estimate to rebuild this area? How much money has been lost in the attack?
I would say
Commentary. 50 billion?
15 to 20 billion dollars. You're talking
15 to 20 billion.
billions and billions of dollars, and it's irreparable. But I
Can't remember what it was, 15 or 50.
really feel that the location is such and the importance of the monument is such that
Commentary.
we have to rebuild.
So that's pretty much what I wanted y'all to see. I had this in my prep to what is this? Can't remember.
If we rebuild the World Trade Center.
So he's already pushing for the rebuilding, which is the Antichrist, the building that symbolizes the Antichrist returning.
Center in the form of a skeleton, Freedom Tower.
If we build it in the form of a skeleton, then they have won.
The terrorists win.
Commentary. Look at the horn. That's Trump. The horn. That's the clone. Commentary.
We want to rebuild the World Trade Center as the World Trade Center,
Yes.
but better, a little bit taller, a lot stronger.
Of course. Like a superhero building.
Just plain better.
That's right. Kind of like godhood. Twin Towers. Twin Towers 2, aka Trump Twin Towers was pro skyscraper complex have replaced the original Twin Towers. The complex was designed by Herbert Elton and Kenneth Gardner and was sponsored by Donald Trump. So that's pretty much, I think, where I got to. I mean, I do see that commercial again that you just.
So what do you think of my Trump home mattress collection by Sir? Finally, the same luxury and comfort I demand in my hotels.
Oh, they'll never count sheep again.
They'll never count sheep again, which means sheep eliminated from the earth. They'll never count sheep again. You can't count them. Like if I'm 1, Jamie's 2, Michael's 3, start counting us. Start counting all the sheep on the earth. If you were going to start counting sheep, because they know who the sheep are, the fallen angels do. And through the technology, the humans do.
And listen, why don't you come work for me?
What do you have in mind?
Something you were born to do.
You're born either a sheep or a goat, and they know it.
Welcome to room 9.
9, 11. Sheep.
Looking good, number 9. Looking good.
He likes the way they look. They look like they're stuffed animals.
Good.
Where's your dignity?
Commentary.
I am officially running.
Oh boy.
For President of the United States.
Fantastic.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege.
So what else? Where else did we get to? Or how far did I get to? I somewhere around, I watched a little bit further than I was done with my meal. But anyway, I've been watching this throughout as I eat meals and stuff. Not every night, but intermittently. And it's 2 hours, I'm at the 2 hour and 29 minute mark. So 20 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 30 minutes there, depending on what I'm eating. I've knocked it out, and I will put it, or come close to. It came out on July 9th. So between, I don't know, the last 15 days or so, I've almost gotten through it. I will put this in the description for y'all. Love y'all very much.